Today we'll talk about the estimating for concrete slabs and the topping. First of all, let's review the formwork requirements for the slab. The basement slab-on-grade was being contained by the foundation wall. You don't need any formwork around the edge. But for the upper floor, apparently the deck is going to support topping from underneath. Although the edge goes against the outside wall, the outside wall is just the brick veneer with a metal stud. Usually the construction sequence will require you to do the floor first before you do the wall. A typical detail would look like this. This is your topping and that's your deck. We use either angle or flashing as the edge formwork. Apparently this issue will have to be coordinated between concrete and the structural steel. For outside, we have the sidewalk. Because we have a second edge, then you will need to form the sidewalk from outside. Go to View, Schedules, Material Takeoff, pick a floor, change the name, pick assembly code, assembly description, family and type, area perimeter, material volume, material name. We need to do the formwork, mostly about edge formwork. So we need to have perimeter and also the thickness of the concrete. The only thing that's currently available is default thickness. Put this in and to see what we have. We're going to have to take out the deck because we only want concrete. The big issue is we're relying on the perimeter multiplied by thickness to get the formwork area. However, the thickness for the basement slab we don't really need because we don't need any formwork for the basement. For the upper floor, the 4.5 inches was combining the deck thickness 1.5 plus 3 inches of concrete topping. So this 4.5 should have been 3 inches. Finally, for the sidewalk, remember we're going to have a second edge, 12 inches thick instead of 4 inches. The other thing about the sidewalk, the 438 feet, the perimeter was covering both outside edge and also the other side, which is next to the building. That's not what we want. What we can do is actually to export this schedule into Excel and then finalize our calculation. Click on the filter. The material name equal to cast in place concrete. Go to formatting, change the field format for perimeter, change the unit to decimal feet, also keep 2 decimal places, and click on File, Export, and find the reports, Schedule, save the file, start Excel. In this dialog, what you need to do is to change to all files. Click to expand. We're going to insert a few columns. Formwork thickness, formwork area. One more thing is the perimeter of the sidewalk. Remember, the perimeter is only referring to the outside edge. And then you will be able to find out the edge is actually 227 linear feet rather than the 438. You can see that clearly from the site plan. Let's change it to 207 because that's the perimeter we need. The basement, we don't have the formwork, so that's 0. The topping is 0.25 feet, 3 inches in decimal feet format. The edge for the sidewalk is 12 inches or 1 foot instead of 4 inches. Now we can do a really simple formula by multiplying the perimeter with the thickness. Finally, we're going to insert 2 new columns for the unit. Formwork will be square feet. Volume will be cubic feet. Go to Data, click on Text 2 columns. Then pick space instead of tab and finish. Now do a total at the bottom. Formwork will be 730 square feet. The volume will be the 10,317 cubic feet. Hopefully you enjoyed this exercise. We'll see you next time.